They're not looking for no
Hell
Western
nah.
man.
Hell nah. You know,
That's a fact.
Right. You know, and speaking of revolutionary, I remember you made another video where you was talking about Immortal Technique. Like you was you said something about how like he said something about like somebody got like a brother got shot down in Washington D.C. Like Immortal Technique said something like we need we don't care if black people die.
That. He another person, Immortal Technique,
yeah,
that is so globally conscious that he's an insult to our revolutionary struggle in America, and it sickens me. It's so many people like him. They so worried about a Syrian or, you know, because he like a damn Arab. He's so concerned about some Arab getting blown up. That he's gonna diminish our struggle in America. You know, when black people were shot in D.C., it was a drive-by. He said, I don't see how you could be concerned about some black people getting killed down in D.C. when they're bombing people somewhere over in another country.
Wow.
See? Have you become so global that you are diminishing our fight for struggle? And then I had to realize I'm starting to realize that we two different people now. Now, Immortal Technique got a slightly different technique into the DNA. You follow what I'm saying?
Yep.
Some other Immortal Technique is living inside of him. You know, so that bothered me and it's not just him, but I see that more so in him than anybody. I don't like him because global consciousness. We give up our own revolutionary struggle in America, which if we delivered a crushing blow to white supremacy in America, it would have a positive effect on the world. But we trying to work from the outside in. And that's what I hear with Immortal Technique. And that's what happened to Malcolm. The same thing happened to Malcolm. He became so globally conscious. You know, when he started mixing with the Arabs and, you know, trying to unify with white people struggle all around the world. You know, and African people struggle all around the world, that he diminished our struggle in America. And he watered down our nationalism in America. When I say that, I acknowledge Pan-Africanism, and I know the global struggle against white supremacy by people of many different races, many indigenous people around the world. I'm not ignorant to that. I'm aware that exists. But our struggles are unique, and our victories are unique. You follow? You can't, if you want to take over your own community and rule your own community, you might be running some Mexicans up out of there, man. You might be running some Hispanic people up out of there. You're going to be running the Arab out the goddamn Arab store. You're going to run some Koreans up out of there. Some Japanese. Hell, in some places you might even be running some damn Ethiopians that don't give a fuck about black people.
That's right.
So, you can't be so goddamn global and so goddamn Pan-African that you give up your own opportunity for victory for your unique struggle against white supremacy. Because some of these Negroes that you're fighting for got more than you do. America got the largest prison population in the world, and it's filled with niggas that look like us. And we fighting for somebody who can, in their country, who can almost damn near do whatever the hell they want to do.
Thank you.
Even while white supremacy exists. You understand what I'm saying? They can do what the hell they want to do. No one is oppressed like the black man in America. Let me tell you why. He don't have a country he can go back to. He either going to win it over here or he have fucking nothing. That's what we don't realize. We can't go to Africa. They're going to say, you know what, yes, my brother, you're here in Africa, but guess what? This is my land. You follow? I will let you be over here and you be over there, okay? When I need you, you come here, you speak English, and do what the fuck I want you to do, okay? And you are good. It's still his shit. It's still his tradition and his culture, and he's not going to give that up. He's going to fight for that. You follow? Against anybody, African American, white American, anybody. You know? So we're not going to go over to Africa, because we're going to go over to Africa and see some shit that's going to make us be like, you know what? We don't even get out like that. We see them talking about you a witch, beating some man down in the streets. I'm up in my AK. I'm gonna clear out the whole motherfucking neighborhood, man. You gonna beat that old lady because somebody said she was a witch? I'm airing you motherfuckers out. You feel me? So that's a different cultural. That's a different cultural issue. Am I right?
You're right.
They doing some shit over there that we will not tolerate. Because you know, we will not tolerate some stuff. I could tolerate. I could tolerate some of the different cultural aspects of America and Africa to say that the differences and say, okay, I see y'all do that because y'all, y'all not colonized, so y'all still got your cultural framework. But when I see them something like just stoning somebody to death,
Right.
you follow? Well, I see them over there, deep under Christianity and oppressing, abusing their own people under Christianity. They're gonna see some old Southside gangster shit going on. You follow?
Right. Mm-hmm.
And with all right, in all righteousness, they have a right to fight me back, because that's their culture and that's their society. Who am I to come over there and tell them the way they've been living for so many years? You follow?
Right.
And fight them over their cultural values. If I got somebody to fight, that's the white man over here in America. You know what I'm saying? Why am I going over to Africa and fight my brother in Africa before I deal with the enemy that put us all in this goddamn situation? But I'm telling you, if we run back to Africa, we're going to see some shit that we don't like.
Right.
And I don't know if we're going to be able to be passive and just sit back and say, okay, it is what it is. At least I got me a cottage over here, or at least I got me a little land over there. You can be like, nah, this shit ain't right. This shit is leaving a bad taste in my mouth.
Right.
You feel me? And then what happens when they ready to stone your ass? Because you a Rastafarian, Hebrew, Israelite, Kemetic, more. They're going to be like, nigga, you a witch. Huh? Because you don't know which one you on. So you just a witch. Indecisive. So we're going to take you out in the middle of the village, and all these big, tall-ass African niggas is about to stone your ass. So I'm just keeping it real.
Right.
So we can't go to Africa like we think. There's some places we can go and hide, and maybe some sovereign king can say, okay, let them be there. I don't want that. Don't do me no goddamn favor. You feel me?
Right,
That's just my mentality. If I can't hold this shit down for my own, because I might not like what he doing. If I can't hold it down for myself, there's no reason to doing it. But that's going to be a different type of confrontation that could occur. So our fight is in America against this white man over here.
Yeah, I hear you.
This is where we're at. You know what I'm saying? And this is where we need to stand. If we can't stand here, then we might as well go and fall around the world. You feel me?
Right. Yep.
I'm not falling for this white man doing it in America, and I'm not going to fall for what some neo-colonialist king is about to do in Africa.
Right.
But if I got to fight somebody, it's going to be the white man over here first. That's a fact. So we got to be more realistic and stop diminishing our struggle for freedom in America. It is very unique, it is very important, and it is something that we can achieve. And from that vantage point, we will be effective in arousing and supporting the freedom struggle for black people all around the world. But don't give up our own unique struggle here for a global struggle that is so multidimensionally political that it would take us 2 lifetimes to wrap our mind around it. You follow, of why this tribe is against that tribe, and why they let the white man do this over here, and how the white man is feeding them. So since the white man's feeding them over here, these black people support the white man, and they go against the black kings over here that's not feeding them over there. I won't even want to wrap my mind around that. When I see whitey, I just want to shoot.
Right.
But if you go to Africa, you might be shooting the white man that's feeding everybody. If you shoot the whitey over here, 9 times out of 10, you're shooting the right one. You feel me?
Yep.
9 times out of 10, you're not shooting a Red Cross worker or, somebody that's trying to help or not, a charity worker. You hitting the right one. You hitting the old greedy, white privileged, you know what I'm saying, self-interest,
Yep.
white supremacists.